So it looks like I'm live again. I don't know if this is taking this as part of the same stream or not, because part of the chat from the last stream is there. So hopefully I can get an explanation on that. Just gonna see if anybody pops in here. And we are back. Yes, I do not know if this is part of the same stream. I'm hoping not, because I'm sure it was trying to upload it. Beatles, you know if this is, since part of the chat from the last stream is still there, if this is now a continuation of that same stream, it's no longer uploading, or if it's still uploading. It is uploaded and processing. Okay, so that's good. So this should be a separate stream. Awesome. Okay. We're going to continue then. We're going to have another game. We are going to have another game. I have fixed the nicknames. It didn't take that long. So, Beatles, you can rest easy knowing there are nicknames in there now. And this is the 1976 season, not 77, not 78. That was my fault, my eyes not reading what's on the screen properly. My fault, my bad. I will go iron my hands later, as Dolby the house elf would say. So, let's get right into it, shall we? 1976 season. We're going to play manual game again. Houston Astros at Chicago Cubs. Gonna pick two different managers for this one. And mute the mic, and we're ready to go.
Here we go again, sports fans. I'm Ernie Harwell, bringing you Houston Astros baseball. This is a national pastime on APBA, the voice of baseball in your home since 1951. Today we're coming to you from Chicago, where the Astros will meet the hometown Cubs before a hostile crowd. It's opening day. This one counts. The energy on the field echoes the excitement in the stands. Game number 1 of 3 here in Chicago. The Cubs take the field here in the first. Defensively for Chicago, Lecoq at first base, Trio at second, Kelleher the shortstop, Madlock at third. Across the outfield, in left, it's Cardinal. In center, Monday, and over in right, Morales. Swisher is behind the plate, and today the Astros will try to solve Russell, who comes from the right side. He will be facing Astros starter, right-hander Richard. So settle in. We're ready to start this game. Cruz to lead it off for the Astros. He's a port sider. He has the talent to do some damage. Cruz takes his stance. Russell will go to work on him. The pitch. Fastball, and it's pulled hard to right. It's deep enough if it's fair. Hooking. Just foul. Strike 1. Cruz ready to take on Russell again. Russell focuses in on the target. The pitch comes in. Low. Ball 4. Jose hustles down to first. That was Cruz's first walk of the season. Andrews coming up. A steady hitter. Cruz can fly at first. Right-hander Russell ready. Cruz is on the move. He brings it home. Andrews slaps one to the right side. Trio stabs for it. It's by him. Trio ran over to cover second, and the ball sneaked through the hole. And Cruz owns third easily, and Andrews is on with a controlled single. Beautifully executed. Two on. Next to bat for Houston is Watson. Watson good at the plate. He's a contact hitter. Russell sets up on the rubber again. Righty against righty. Checks the runners. Space on the right. Andrews leading off. There goes Andrews. Lined hard over first. Base hit. Morales racing over. He'll take it on the bounce. Cruz scores. Andrews is well around second. The coach is waving him to third, and he gets over to third as a throw comes into Kelleher. So the single drives in one, and the Astros go ahead by a run, 1-0. First inning. No outs. First inning, 2 on. Houston now sends Cedeno to bat. Capable of some fine hitting. Very tough to strike out. Cedeno stands in. Russell sets up on the rubber again. Checks the runners. Infield is back. The runners take their lead. Here he comes. Just off the corner. A base on balls. The bases are loaded. That was Cedeno's first walk of the season. Ducks on the pond. Andrews, Watson, Cedeno around the diamond. Up by 1. The top of the first inning. Here's Cabell to hit for the Astros. A valuable bat. Cabell settles himself in the box. Russell put on the rubber. Infield back at double play depth. Russell brings it to the plate. Cabell grounds it toward short. Kelleher darts to his right, and it skips past his outstretched glove. It rolls into left for a base hit. Andrews scores. Watson is rounding third. Cedeno is rounding second. The throw comes into Madlock, and they're holding Watson at third. So the single drives in 1, and the Astros now lead 2-0. Nobody out. First inning, the bases are loaded. Gross will bat next for Houston. Gross, good at the plate. Russell, foot on the rubber. Russell takes the sign from Swisher. Russell focuses in on the target. He breathes deeply, exhales. Infield deep. Russell winds up, way outside. Ball one. So Gross will get back in there. Russell on the rubber. Jaw tightens as he gets the sign. Right-handed Russell goes to the set position. Cubs playing for the double play. Russell into the wind. Gross piles into this pitch. This could be trouble. Morales races it to the wall. Picked clean. The runners are tagging. Morales turns and sets, but they're holding him at third. Next to bat for Houston is Metzger, hitting from the left side here. The Astros have one out. Bases sold out. Watson, Cedeno, Cabell around the diamond. Metzger not strong at the plate. Russell on the rubber. Infield back at double play depth. The runners take their lead. He lets one go. Line to left. Base hit. Cardinal is after it. He cuts it off deep in the gap. Watson scores. Cedeno is rounding third. Cabell is rounding second. They're waving Cedeno in. Cedeno scores. Cabell to hold second as the throw comes in. So the single drives in two, and the Astros add to their lead. The score now 4-0. Here's Harriman coming to the plate. Harriman not strong at the plate. And here comes Cubs manager Murphy. He's asking Russell for the ball. Zamora will take the mound for Chicago. So Russell is yanked early. He goes only 1/3 of an inning. He yielded 4 runs so far on 4 hits. 2 walks. He's responsible for the runners. He can only lose it. For Zamora, this is his first appearance. He's a right-handed pitcher. He'll try to hold him to let the Cubs get back in it. Zamora is finished with his warm-up pitches. The umpire is brushing off the plate. We're ready to go. Harriman ready to bat. Catcher ready. The pitch. Harriman hits in the air to right center field. Morales is over. He has it. Both runners are tagging, but they're holding them as the throw comes back in. Now at bat, Richard. JR taking his first at bat of the season. Zamora is ready to fire it in. The runners take their lead. The pitch, a whiff. That's 3 away. The half for the Astros, 4-0. They leave 2. They have sprung into the lead. Astros, 4. Cubs coming up. For the Astros. The Astros take the field here in the first. Spalding has set his opening slate. Watson at first base. Andrews at second. Metzger, the shortstop. Cabell at third. Across the outfield, in left, it's Gross. In center, Cedeno. And over in right, Cruz. Harriman is behind the plate and on the mound for the Astros. The right-handed Richard. Here's Cardinal to lead it off. Jose can hit. Harriman sets up. Richard into the wind. High fly deep to right. Cruz going back. He's there. And makes a one-handed grab. 1 away. Morales getting ready to go. A dependable hitter. Richard prepares to come home. Richard with the pitch. Hit in the air to right. Cruz drifts over. Plenty of room. And Morales is gone for the second out. Here comes Monday to take it. You don't want to let down with him. Monday settles himself in the box. Richard prepares to come home. Richard comes to the plate. A little tapper up the line. Watson charges, scoops it, and tags Monday. 3 down. For the Cubs, 3 up, 3 down. We've played 1. Cubs still down by 4. We're at the head of the order for the Astros. Zamora will face Cruz, Andrews, and Watson. Cruz leading it off. Batter facing Zamora. Zamora prepared to work. The delivery from Zamora. Cruz lifts a lazy pop fly. Should be no problem from Trio. And he snags it for the out. 1 away. Next up, Houston hitter Andrews. He stands in. Zamora looking home. The pitch. Swung on, loop toward second. Trio back, and he makes the catch. 2 away. Now coming to bat for the Astros, Watson. Watson steadies his bat. Zamora poised. Now Zamora comes home with it. Pulled sharply to Madlock. Room service bounce. The long throw to first, and they get him. Astros gone. The Cubs retire the side in order. Astros over the Cubs 4-0, and they'll try to protect that lead at the bottom of the second inning. For Chicago, here in the second, Madlock, Lecoq, and Swisher. Madlock starts it for the Cubs. A bat to watch. Madlock waiting, bat stirring slightly. Richard will go to work on him. He lets one go. And it hits him. Madlock's in pain, but he seems to be okay. And he trots down to first. Lecoq to face Richard. Let's see if he can outperform his advanced billing. Pitcher Richard set to go. First baseman Watson ready for a throw from Richard. Now he comes home with it. One hopper back to the mound. Richard up with it. Throws to first in time for the out. Madlock moves to second on the play. 1 down. Now coming to bat for the Cubs, Swisher. Uncertain at the plate. Swisher settles himself in the box. Richard is ready to fire it in. Madlock stretching his lead. The pitch, and they're calling a ball. He didn't come to a full stop. Madlock moves to third. He stands in. Right-handed Richard goes to the set position. Astros playing for the out at first. The pitch, drilled to right by Swisher. It is high, it is far. It is caught by Cruz. Madlock tags. They're waving him home. Here comes the throw. And he's in standing. Swisher picks up a sac fly and an RBI. The Cubs are on the board. Score now 4-1. Bases clear. 2 outs. Trio to hit. Manning will deliver an occasional hit. Richard focuses in on the target. Here's the pitch. Trio clubs a high drive. Deep to right. It could be Cruz to the track, and he takes it at the wall. Trio just missed it. 3 down. The half for the Cubs. 1 run, no hits, no errors. They score, but still trail by 3. Cubs trailing 4-1. For Houston, here in the third, Cedeno, Cabell, and Gross. Here's Cedeno to lead it off. Pitcher Zamora set to go. He cranks and fires. Cedeno tops it down the third baseline. It'll be a tough play for Madlock. The off-balance peg. Yes! Got him by a stride. Sweet play by Madlock. One down. One down. Cabell up the bat. Zamora ready. He wheels and deals. One hop on his second, over to first for the second out. Gross getting ready to go. He stands in. Zamora looking in. The pitch. Popped a mile high. Swisher throws off his mask. He's there, takes a step back, and brings it down 3 away. So the Astros go in order. We've played 2.5. Cubs still down by 3. For Chicago, here in the third, Kelleher, Zamora, and Cardinal. Kelleher to lead it off for the Cubs. Kelleher not strong at the plate. Richard ready. Here comes a pitch. High fly ball to deep right center. Cedeno is racing to the track, so is Cruz. Cedeno waves him off and brings it down. One down. Here's Zamora coming to the plate. Oscar taking his first at bat of the season. Zamora stands in. Richard poised. Cubs skipper Murphy walking down the bench. Murphy is taking pitcher Zamora out of the game. He's sending Spearing to the plate. That's right. He grabs a bat. Strides toward the box. Zamora pitched 2 2/3. The game for Zamora. No runs on no hits. Okay. Right-handed hitter Spearing gets set to bat against Richard. One gone. You don't want to let down with him. Richard gets set to pitch. The pitch. Swung on, foul tip. Held by Pierman. Strikeout, 2 down. Next up, Chicago hitter Cardinal. Cardinal waiting for Richard. Now Richard ready. Here's a pitch. And Cardinal is caught looking. That's 3 away. The Astros retire the side in order. Astros up 4-1. Bottom of the lineup, Metzger, Herman, and Richard coming up. Stone is coming on to pitch for the Cubs. For Stone, this is his first appearance. He's a right-handed pitcher. Metzger leading it off. Stone is finished with his warm-up pitches. The umpire is brushing off the plate. We're ready to go. Metzger steadies his bat. Catcher ready. Here's a pitch. Popped up. Swisher scrambles near the stands. It's playable. And he makes the catch. And there's 1 away. Herman's up, 1 gone. Right-handed Stone goes to the set position. And the pitch comes in. Softly hit to left. Kelleher is out. Cardinal is racing in. He says, I want it. And takes it for the out. 2 away. Now coming to bat for the Astros, Richard. Right-hander Stone, ready. The pitch comes in. A healthy cut by Richard, but he sends it straight up. Swisher flings his mask aside and cradles the ball. to retire the side. So the Astros go down 1-2-3. Cubs trailing by 3 as we go to the home half. Houston will now face the Chicago string. Morales, Monday, and Madlock. To get it going, Morales. Thierry steps up. Pitcher Richard set to go. The pitch. Hot smash to third. Cabell gets his glove on it. Now the long throw. Watson scoops it on one hop, and he drops it. Safe at first. Cabell picks up an error. Monday coming up. Ehrman set. Morales takes a good lead. The offering on the hands. Popped up. Cabell is waving off the others. He's under it. He puts it away. Now coming up, Madlock. Bill, ready. Right-hander Richard, ready. The pitch from Richard. Wide by a hair. Free ticket to first from Madlock. And there's a runner in scoring position. And that's the first walk issued by Richard. That was Madlock's first walk of the season. Morales at second. Madlock at first. One gone. Lecoq is out to take his hacks. Lecoq in the box. Ehrman sets up. The pitch. Pop foul behind third. Cabell is over. He's under it. And makes the catch. And the runners hold. Two on, the bottom of the fourth inning. The next Cubs batter is Swisher, right-hander. Right-hander Richard, ready. And the pitch. Swisher hits a frozen rope, straightaway center. Right there is Cedeno. And he gloves it for the putout. 3 down. For the Cubs, no runs on no hits. The Astros made an error. 2 men left on base. An opportunity wasted. Astros still leading by 3. The Cubs will face the top of the order here in the 5th. Cruz, Andrews, and Watson. Cruz leading it off. Jose can hit. Swisher set. Stone into the wind. Cruz hits a comebacker. Stone knocks it down. Barehands it and throws to first. Bang, bang! And the ump calls Cruz out. Andrews up, 1 gone. You don't want to pitch carelessly with Rob. Pitcher Stone set to go. Stone into his motion. Delivers. Base hit center field. Monday is over. Scoops it up. And Andrews holds first for the single. Second safety for Andrews. Watson up there. Watson, recently known as a solid hitter. Watson relaxes himself at the plate. Stone looking in. They're holding Andrews. But he's well off the bag. And now the pitch. Line drive to third. It's over his head. Cardinal is chasing it, still running. He's up with it. Andrews rounds third. The throw comes into Kelleher. They're holding Andrews at third, and Watson is in standing with a double. Second safety for Watson. All right, it's now Cedeno the bat. He's their cleanup hitter. The Astros have 2 in scoring position, 1 away. Cedeno good at the plate. He puts the ball in play. Right-hander Stone ready. Infield deep. Stone winds and fires. Popped a mile high in foul territory. Lecoq's back near the stands. He reaches into the crowd and makes the catch. Andrews is trying to score. The throw home. Andrews slides. The collision. Out at the plate. Oh, double play. He planted his left leg and blocked the plate beautifully. And they get out of the inning. For the Astros, no runs on 2 hits. 1 left. They cannot add to their lead. Astros still leading by 3 and will go to the home half. Richard will now face the bottom of the Cubs lineup. Trio, Kelleher, and Stone coming up. Trio starts it for the Cubs. Harriman sets up. The offering to Trio. Trio jacks one to deep left. Gross retreats. Still going back to the track, to the wall, and puts it away. 1 away. One out, 5th inning. It's now Kelleher to bat. He swings from the right side. You don't see Mick on much. He's a free swinger. Kelleher stands in. Now Richard ready. The pitch. Fly ball center field. Cedeno roams back. Plenty of room. And he brings it down. 2 away. Stone coming up. Steve taking his first at bat of the season. Batter facing Richard. Richard focuses in on the target. Cubs skipper Murphy walking down the bench. You can mark pitcher Stone out for the Cubs. Murphy not letting him bat. Bittner will pinch hit for him. Bats left. He grabs a bat. Strolls to the box. Stone pitched 2 innings. He yielded. No runs on 2 hits. Bittner, bat in hand. Now and again he'll get a hit for you. Bittner, now ready. Richard focuses in on the target. The pitch. It's a ground hugger to short. Metzger gloves it and easily throws out Bittner. 3 away. So the Cubs go quietly. The score still 4-1. Cubs trail. Cabell, Gross, and Metzger to bat next. Garman is coming on to pitch for the Cubs. For Garman, this is his first appearance. He's a right-handed pitcher. Cabell will start the 6th. A steady hitter. Garman is finished with his warm-up pitches. The umpire is brushing off the plate. We're ready to go. Cabell waiting. Garman staring in, ready to work. The pitch. It's a shot to left center. That's a base hit. Cabell rounds first. Monday takes it on the long bounce. The throw to second. And Cabell holds with a single. Second safety for Cabell. 1 on. Gross the hit. Gross good at the plate. Swisher sets up. First baseman Lecoq perched right in front of the bag. The pitch. Line toward short. Just out of reach. Cardinal is chasing it. Cabell is rounding second. But the third base coach is on the job, and he puts on the brakes. As the throw comes in, a pair of singles for Houston. No outs. 6th inning, 2 on. The top of the 6th inning, Metzger up to hit. Metzger is 1 for 2. 2 ribbies. Right-handed Garman goes to the set position. Here comes a pitch. Low, ball 4. Metzger hustles down to first. That fills the bases. That was Metzger's first walk of the season. The table is set. No outs. We have Harriman coming up to hit. Harriman is hitless in 2 at-bats. Garman focuses in on the target. Infield is back. The runners take their lead. Garman brings it. Harriman pounds it on the ground to short. Kelleher is over, stabs for it. He's got it. Spins and throws to second, and he gets him. But a run scores. There was no chance to get 2. And Houston increases its lead. This ball game now 5-1. Richard walking up the bat. Garman prepared to work. The Cubs are looking for the play at the plate. Here's a pitch. It's a high fly to right. Morales going back. He waits on it and makes the catch, and he gets rid of it quickly. Gross is tagging. They're waving Gross in. Here comes the throw. And he's out on a close play. The coach was waving him on with 2 outs. Spalding says his boy's running, but he comes up short here. The half for the Astros. 1 run, 2 hits, no errors. They leave 1. They give Richard some extra room. Cubs behind the Astros, 5-1. Top of the order here for Chicago. In the 6th, Cardinal, Morales, and Monday. If you're superstitious, turn down the volume now. The no-hitter is still alive for Richard. To get it going, Cardinal. He has the talent to do some damage. Batter facing Richard. Right-hander Richard, ready. The offering to Cardinal. There's a looping line to the left. Gross will have to hurry. Charging hard. Then he makes a shoestring catch right off a tall blade of grass. 1 away. Next batter, Morales. Batter set. Richard ready. He wheels and deals. Breaking ball, called strike 3. 2 gone. Monday coming up. Monday, now ready. Now Richard ready. The offering from Richard. The ball is chopped out over the mound. Metzger gets to it in front of second, rifles it to first, and just nips Monday for the 3rd out. No runs, no hits, no errors, and at the end of 6. The score still stands 5-1. Cubs down as we head for the top of the 7th inning. The Cubs will face the top of the order here in the 7th. Cruz, Andrews, and Watson. Here's Cruz to start it off. Cruz, good at the plate. The batter stands in. Garman will go to work on him. Garman comes home. Looped into short right. It dunks in for a base hit. Nothing anyone could do about that. That's a single for Cruz. Andrews is up next. Andrews has 2 hits and 3 trips, and he scored a run. Andrews steps in. Garman comes set. Garman fires it in. Swung on and missed. 1 down. Next batter, Watson. Watson has 2 hits and 3 trips, 1 RBI, and he scored a run. Batter facing Garman. Garman looking in at the target. Cruz bluffs going. Garman kicks and delivers, and it's bounced in the dirt. It gets away from Swisher. Cruz takes second, and they score that a wild pitch. So Watson steps back in. Garman comes set. Cruz moves another step away from second. Garman spins and fakes the pickoff to second. Cruz takes a few steps back toward the bag. He's looking directly at Garman. Garman turns back to the plate. Garman is back on the rubber. Garman kicks and delivers. It misses. Ball 4. and Watson will get the base. That was Watson's first walk of the season. Cedeno coming up. Cesar has a walk and 3 times up, and he scored a run. Batter ready. Garman staring in, ready to work. Now the pitch. Club to deepest center. Monday sprints for the fence. But the ball wins this race. Cedeno will touch all the bases. A 3-run homer. So Cedeno hits a 3-run shot, his first home run of the season, and the Astros add to their big lead, bounding away from the Cubs, 8-1 for Houston. The 10th hit in this game. Here comes Cabell to take his cuts. And here comes Cubs manager Murphy again. He's asking Garman for the ball. They'll go to Russell, the right-hander. So Garman goes 1 1/3 in relief. The game for Garman, 4 runs on 4 hits. A homer, 2 walks, 1 strikeout. For Russell, this is his first appearance. He's a right-handed pitcher. With this game pretty well decided, they'll give him some innings. Russell is finished with his warm-up pitches. The umpire is brushing off the plate. We're ready to go. Russell looking home. The offering. Loop to left toward the gap. And it drops for a hit. Cardinal gets it back in, and Cabell is on at first. Enos with his 3rd hit in this game. Next up, Houston hitter Gross. Russell prepares to come home. The pitch. Swung on, and it's pulled hard to right. Morales will play it on the hop. Cabell is around second. They're waving him on. Here comes a throw. Here's a play at third, and he's out by inches. And the aggressive base running does not pay off. Here comes Metzger to take his cuts. Russell comes set. The pitch. A towering fly ball to center. Monday drifts back. This should do it. He's got it, and the side is retired. That'll do it for Houston. 3 runs on 4 hits. They are not in a generous mood. The score now stands 8-1, Astros, as we head for the bottom of the 7th inning. Okay, all you Astros fans listening at home, on your feet. Take a break for the 7th inning stretch. The Cubs will have Madlock, Lecoq, and Swisher here in the 7th. Richard still working on the no-hitter. To get it going, Madlock. Watch out with Bill at the plate. Richard prepared to work. He lets one go. Low, ball 4. Bill hustles down to first, and that's only the 2nd walk issued by Richard. Now coming to bat for the Cubs, Lecoq. Lecoq ready to bat. Right-handed Richard goes to the set position. The pitch. Swung on, popped up. Cabell moves toward the line. He's under it, and he makes the catch. Swisher coming up. Richard prepared to work. Now he comes home with it. Breaking ball, ball 4. And Swisher trots down to first. That was Swisher's first walk of the season. Trio is up next. Not a home run threat. Harriman crouched down now. The pitch. Wrapped back to the mound. Richard has it. Turns and fires his second. Back to first. Just in time, a double play. And they get out of the inning. That'll do it for Chicago. Nothing across. They leave one. They had a chance but could not convert. The score still 8-1. Cubs trail. Harriman, Richard, and Cruz to bat next. Here's Harriman to start it off. Batter ready. Now Russell ready. The pitch. Soft liner to right toward the gap. It drops in front of Morales, and Harriman is aboard with a single. For Houston, the 13th hit in this game. Richard getting ready to go. Batter up. Russell gets set to work on him. Space on the right. Harriman to stride off the bag. Infield looking for the bunt. The offering from Russell toward the gap. Cardinal is over. Cuts it off on the bounce. Harriman is rounding second. Harriman stops at second as the throw comes in. The Astros put 2 singles back-to-back. Astros hitter Cruz. Pitcher Russell set to go. Here comes a pitch. Grounded hard at Madlock. He scoops it up. Fires to second, and they get him. Over to first. Not in time. Safe at first. And Harriman moves to third. Andrews is up next. Pitcher Russell set to go. Cubs playing for the double play. The pitch. It's blooped toward short. Kelleher is backing up quickly, and it drops for a hit. Monday feels it. Harriman scores. Cruz is rounding second. The strong throw comes into Kelleher, and they're holding Cruz at second. So the single drives in one. The score now 9-1. Watson is up next. Batter up. Right-handed Russell goes to the set position. The pitch comes in. Chopping ground ball up the middle. Kelleher is over. Could be 2. Flips the trio at second. Over to first. Not in time. Cruz moves to third. Cedeno getting ready to go. Batter ready. Russell set. The runners take their lead. Russell into his motion, delivers. A towering fly ball to left center. Monday is racing over, still after it, and makes the catch. For the Astros, a run on 3 hits. 2 men left on base, so they add to their lead. The score is 9-1 as we go to the bottom of the 8th inning. Kelleher, Russell, and Cardinal due up for Chicago. Richard has pitched an absolutely brilliant game. He's still working on, well, you know. Leading off, Kelleher. Only a miracle will do here. Kelleher ready to bat. Harriman sets up. Cubs manager Murphy looking at his score sheet. He's going to give someone an at-bat. Murphy is calling on the Pine sitters. That's Wallace heading in to replace Kelleher. Wallace bats either way, so he'll bat left here. Leading off, Wallace. Harriman sets up. The pitch. Cut on, ripped to right centered. Cruz gallops for it. He cuts it off. Wallace wisely holds first. And that's the first base knock for the Cubs in this game. Breaking up the no-hitter for Richard with no one out here in the 8th. Russell to face Richard. Richard looking in. Cubs manager Murphy looking at his score sheet. Murphy is recalling pitcher Russell. Summers is enlisted to hit for him. Bat's left. He shoulders the bat. Heads out. Russell pitched an inning and 2/3. He yielded 1 earned run on 5 hits. Summers up there. Harriman sets up. Wallace takes a good lead. The pitch grounded deep into the hole. Metzger has it, throws quickly to Andrews, covering, out. No throw to first. The runner did his job. Andrews had to leapfrog over him, and he wisely held the ball. Good, hard-nosed baseball. Cardinal is up next. Batter ready. Richard comes set. The pitch is on the way. Swung on, popped up. Metzger is backing up quickly, still backing. He's under it and makes the catch. And Summers returns to first. Morales comes up the bat. Richard will go to work on him. First baseman Watson holding the runner on. And now the pitch. Morales shoots it toward short. Metzger stops it on the first hop, flips it to Andrews. And that retires the side. The line for the Cubs. No runs on 1 hit. They leave 1. They had a chance but could not convert. We've played 8. Cubs still down by 8. For Houston, here in the 9th, Cabell, Gross, and Metzger. Suter is coming on to pitch for the Cubs. For Suter, this is his first appearance. He's a right-handed pitcher. For the Cubs, Murphy now has Rosello playing short. Wallace is out of the game. Here's Cabell to start it off. Suter takes a few warm-up pitches. He's rubbing up the ball. We're ready to go. Swisher sets up. The pitch. Up the chimney, a towering pop-up in foul ground. Swisher near the dugout, and he gloves it for the out. 1 away. Now at bat, Gross. Gross ready to bat. Swisher crouched down now. The pitch. And Gross is caught looking. 2 away. Now at bat, Metzger. Suter prepared to work. And the pitch. Cut on, way out in front. That's 3 away. So the Astros go in order. The score is still 9-1. Houston as we go to the bottom of the 9th inning. Houston will now face the heart of the Cubs lineup. Monday, Madlock and Lecoq coming up. Monday to lead it off. Well, fans, while the drama builds, let's take a little break. We have a letter here from Rosamond. She supports the search for intelligent life on Earth. Thanks to everyone who takes time to write. And now back to the pitcher's due. Not. Monday, ready to bat. Harriman sets up. The pitch. Fly ball, left field. No trouble. Gross moves under it and brings it down, and that's out number 1. Here comes Madlock to take his cuts. Batter ready. Now Richard ready. Richard to the wind. Grounded weakly to Watson. And he steps on first for the out. 2 gone. Lecoq's up. Batter ready. Heerman set. The pitch. Slashed into the hole. Metzger is ranging. Backhand stab. He's got it. Guns it to first, and that's the last out of the game. The Cubs have lost this game. The Astros have won it. Richard has a beautiful one-hitter. He went the full route. Here's the line for the Astros. 9 runs on 15 hits, 1 error. They lead 7 for the Cubs. A run on 1 hit, no errors. And they lead 4. Richard gets the win, his first. Russell takes the loss, his first. So the Astros gain a step for the Astros. Overall, they now stand at 1-0. They now have first place to themselves for the Cubs. Overall, 0-1. In the next game, the Cubs will have another try. That's it for this time. Until next time, this is APBA and Ernie Harwell saying so long from Chicago. Astros take this one from the Cubs, 9-1.
So, that was not quite a close one at all. Hope you all enjoyed. Reading a fan letter, brilliant, yeah. This game, I tell you, is one of the best engines out there, simply because of what it can do, what Ernie can do. And, I mean, I wish more people gave this game a chance because, you know, hearing stuff like that, you don't find that in any other baseball game anywhere. So, yeah, so this worked out really well. Got 2 games in. Still got a few more National League games to do on opening day in 1976. American League is done for the first day. Its main opening day will be on day 2. So we will do that, and this is going to be a good league for me for when I come home from work and am tired but feel like doing something on YouTube. I can just pull this up, do a stream, and sit back and let the computer managers manage this one. I'll probably keep to human managing the Great Teams League. So, yeah, that's all for me for tonight. I'd like to thank Amanda, Beatles Eternally, Ken Castro for coming in tonight, as well as everybody else who stopped by, didn't say hi in the chat. And, hope you all have a nice rest of your night, or morning as it is here in the U.S. practically, unless you're on the West Coast. So, take care, and I will see you guys next time.